YouTube, ladies, gents, what's going on? It's your boy ATM and the ATM Squad, man, and we are back. Listen, wanted to talk about a topic, any and all topics that's dealing with finances is near to dear to my heart, right? But this is one that I've practiced in every single one of them that I'm gonna talk about. Listen, I practice these in my own personal financial situation in my own life, which caused me, and with the help of God, put me in a place to where I am today. But I want to talk about one of the quickest ways for you to build wealth. One of the quickest ways for you to build wealth, and it's not the only way, but it's one way. And I'm talking to a regular person that's just working a 9 to 5 job. You might not have a business. You might not have all these other things to that's bringing in additional income or whatever the case may be, and you might just be working off of that one paycheck that you got coming in, which is totally fine. But one of the quickest ways for you as an individual and for you and your family to build wealth, and this is powerful, guys, it is not to owe anybody money, right? And I know that's probably a concept that we're not used to hearing, or we're used to hearing it, but some of us don't believe that it's possible for us to not owe anybody money. We don't believe that it's possible for us to be totally and completely debt free. And when I'm talking about debt free, I'm talking about mainly with consumer debt, right? Credit card payments, car payments, student loans, right? Anything that costs you money every single month that you're paying on because you owe somebody money, you have to eliminate that out of your life. You got to get rid of that as quick as possible, because one of your most powerful wealth building tools that you have as an individual for you and your family is your income, right? And it's powerful. And I want you to imagine, your life, and whatever it is you're bringing in, whether it's $50,000 a year, $100,000, $200,000 a year, whatever your income level is. Imagine you are completely and totally debt free, right? And you don't owe anybody money. You don't owe that $300 car payment, right? You don't owe that $500 student loan payment from college, right? You don't owe the credit card payments. And so imagine you just freed up $500 to $1,000, whatever it is that you owe every single month in debt. Imagine you freed that money up every single month, and now you committed that money to yourself, right? That's powerful, guys, because you was already paying that money out to somebody else. So imagine you paying that money to yourself every single month, but not just saving that money, but you're actually investing that money, and you allowing that money to actually bring you in a profit or make you more money. Listen, if you was 20 years old and you was working a job making $50,000 a year, and you just made $50,000 a year for the next 40 years of your life, right? That's $2 million that came into your household. Out of that $2 million, most people, majority of people don't even keep 10% of that. So in a 40-year period, by the time you, from the age 20 up to the age 60, most people don't even have $200,000 saved up, which is not really a lot of money. It's not at all, right? But most people don't even have that saved up. If they was making $50,000 a year without getting a raise, $2 million came through that household in the last 40 years. 10% of that is $200,000. And most people can't even save that. That's a big problem. And one of the reasons is one, not understanding what the difference between savings and investing, right? And also it's because we got all these other obligations that our money's committed to everybody else but ourselves. So guys, I want to tell you, I want you to get this, that your most powerful wealth building tool is your income. And one of the quickest ways for you to build wealth is not to owe anybody any money that you got coming in. So if you was completely and totally debt free, and let's say you including your mortgage, including your house, right? Imagine what you can do with that money every single month, every single year, right? That allows you to be able to build wealth for yourself, for you and your family, for you guys to accomplish the goals that you set out to accomplish for yourself, right? So I want you guys to understand that you have to become completely and totally debt free. And I'm gonna do a video later as far as explaining what it is that I've done to be completely debt free, to include my house, pay my house off in 8 years. And I'm explaining to you some of the things that I've done and I've used in order to eliminate all the debt that I had, and of course to continue to build wealth for myself and my family. And I think it's so important that we understand that when you free up, listen, when you free up that money that you were committing to it, you don't stop and you don't just start spending that money on things that doesn't bring any type of value. But now you want to commit that money to yourself every single month, right? For the long term. You want to commit that money every single month for the long term and position that money that you can bring in a profit, or you can bring in extra income, or you can have some type of passive type income coming in ongoing every single month for the rest of your life, right? If that's something that you want. Some people might listen. You might be happy with on other people's money, but I just don't. I can't see you working so hard every single day at the job that you're working or running your business or whatever it is that you're doing. I can't see you working hard every single day for the income that you bring in just so you can give it away to somebody else. To me, it doesn't make any sense. It never made any sense, right? And so for me, I wanted to be completely debt free. And for me, I want to be able to help other people understand that if you want to be able to build wealth, right, you have to be able to get yourself totally, completely out of debt, right? And we'll talk about, some people believe there's some good debt, some bad debt out there. And we'll talk about that in a later video, right? We'll talk about that when it comes down to leverage and everything else. But mainly, I'm referring to the consumer debt that you have that you should not have in your life, which is car payments, credit cards, student loans, any other money that you owe somebody else, and that thing that you acquired does not appreciate, does not make you any money, does not bring you in a profit. You need to get rid of it as quick as possible, right? Accelerate it, because have some intensity about it to be able to get yourself completely 100% debt free, right? And once you do that, I'm telling you, man, one is a financial weight that's lifted off your shoulders, and you'll be surprised how quick you can move forward to accomplish your financial goals. So listen, man, comment below how you would feel if you was completely debt free, right? You didn't owe anybody any money. How would that make you feel? And what are some of the things you can get done in your household, in your life, when you're completely debt free, you don't owe anybody money? Comment, like, share, subscribe to this page. Listen, we are so doggone proud that you're here. We like you. We love you. We want some more of you. Let's go make this thing happen. Let's become great. And let's go do something big in your financial situation. Listen, we so doggone proud to be your teammates, and we'll see you guys at the top.